All right, week 6, Fantasy Rivals. I'm here with Marky Mark. We're going to just jump right into it, man. What do you think? Sit and start? Start and sit? Start with our starts. Stay positive.
Speaking of positive, I'm starting your boy, Taylor Heinicke, man, against the Chiefs. I know. You must be thrilled.
It's just nice to know that you're admitting that you were wrong and I was right.
I don't know about that. But he didn't play his best game last week, 2 picks against the Saints. But in this one, they let him throw it 40 times last week, which is encouraging because they're going to have to throw it against the Chiefs this week.
100%.
So they're going to let him air it out if they get down early, which is a distinct possibility. And the Chiefs defense hasn't been good. So
they're terrible.
Yeah. Their defensive backfield has kind of been in shambles recently with big plays. So ride with Heinicke, man. I mean, he shows shows flashes. And this is the defense that, really could come out for him.
Yeah. And he has been putting up, for the most part, over 20 points a week. So if you're looking for a flyer at the quarterback position, especially with I guess really the only injury, Lamar's sick, unhealthy sick, not hurt. And Russ is out. So you got a couple quarterbacks that have some ailments.
And bye weeks.
That's right. This is the first week for bye weeks. I know San Francisco's on a bye. Russ is on a bye this week.
Other teams.
And another team or two. So, if you're looking for a streamer, I kind of agree. I'm going to stay on that game for my first start because I have Ricky Seals-Jones, the tight end. With Logan Thomas going down last week or 2 weeks ago. Last week, 2 weeks ago. Last week, though, Ricky Seals-Jones saw 9 targets. That's nice. I like that volume. And again, like you said, Heinicke threw the ball 40 times. But against the Chiefs, they're going to have to throw the ball, right? And if you can find a tight end that's most likely available in your league, and again, if you have George Kittle like I do, then you need to find someone to fill in. It's going to be, like you said, Heinicke's going to have to air it out.
Yeah, and tight ends is one of those positions too. You're going to have to stream, especially during bye weeks, especially once injuries start piling up. Like you said, Kittle, prime example. Logan Thomas, another one, obviously. So it seems like they have somewhat good chemistry.
I'm surprised, but I guess if you think about it, when you have a quarterback that doesn't get a lot of playing time, it's always easier to find your tight end, right?
True. And I bet Heinicke started the year as second string quarterback. Seals-Jones started the year at second string.
True.
Tight end.
That's a very valid point. Didn't even think about that. So they've probably been, gelling. Chemistry is there. So great point, Mark. What's your next start?
He's
not just handsome, folks.
My next guy is Chase Claypool, who I like in Seattle this week. Juju just went down for the year with his shoulder. So, opens up a lot of targets. I haven't been the biggest fan of Ben this year or anything. But Claypool went 5 for 130 and a touchdown last week without Juju, and the Seahawks can't stop anybody.
No, they can't.
And they could. Another thing to be said is when you lose your starting quarterback, someone as important as Russell Wilson, everyone kind of loses a little bit of morale. So I wonder if the Seahawks check out or they play better because of it. But either way, I like Claypool to be Big Ben's top target, if not Deontay Johnson.
Yeah, I don't mind that play at all. And I think this year so far, Deontay Johnson's kind of been the fantasy player to own. But that being said, definitely stock up on Chase Claypool this week. I don't see Seattle playing better this week without Russell Wilson, to be completely honest. And it goes back to what we were just talking about. Geno Smith hasn't been taking first-team reps until this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, where it's kind of up in the air. He's going to have to throw the ball to someone. Odds are they're going to be losing, so they're going to have to play some catch-up.
He didn't look horrible in his coming in relief.
No, he didn't. I was actually surprised. Is it just the Jets? Because you see Sam Darnold doing really well in Carolina, and then Geno Smith comes in, and you're like, damn, Geno looks all right.
Yeah, let's give Geno another start before we're ready to say it's all Jets, but it doesn't help to be on the Jets.
A lot of it is probably Jets, and Zach Wilson's finding that out the hard way.
Poor guy.
But I'm going to stay on this game too, Mark.
Look at this.
Actually, no, I'm not, because it's the sick category. Psych. My next start is Joe Burrow against Detroit. Again, if you're looking for another quarterback to stream, Burrow's probably picked up in most leagues, I would think. I don't know what his ownership is off the top of my head, but he was a free agent in our league as of last week.
Yeah.
And he's got the Lions this week, who are just, I mean, they could end up being the worst team in football, right?
Possible.
Like, very possible they might be winless, especially because they lost Cephas last week, their best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Swift's having some groin issues. I do think Swift's going to play this week, but he's still nursing a groin, and those soft tissue injuries are not what you're looking for when it comes to football.
No.
But I see Joey Burrow finishing top 5 this week at the position.
Yeah. I've always loved Joe Burrow, like even in college and stuff. Like, I'm all in. I mean, last week the guy had a terrible pick in OT.
Yep. But it wasn't. They should have won in regulation anyway. Their kicker couldn't kick.
That was a tough watch.
You see that throat shot Burrow took last week too? He like had to
That's
go to the
another
hospital?
thing. He needs to start. Yeah, he's on voice rest this week.
Yeah.
He needs to learn how to slide too and get down. He injured himself last year. Okay, we get it. You're tough, dude. You're the franchise. Stop doing that.
It's your second year.
Yeah. Oh, but also I took Packers -3.5 and they won by 3. So either I wanted the Packers to blow them out or the Bengals just to win for division purposes. I got neither.
I got the Packers at 2.5.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. It ended up finishing off my parlay. Count it.
My last sit 'em though.
Yeah, go ahead. Or your last start. Your last start, you mean?
Yes, start. Excuse me. Darrell Henderson Jr. going against the Giants for the Rams.
Interesting.
Yeah, love the Rams offense in general. Henderson has had 80+ rush yards last 2 weeks with under 20 carries, which is very encouraging.
That's over 4 yards a carry then.
Yeah, look at that. That guy went to Iowa.
I don't even need you to be my accountant anymore.
Yep, when you do 20 times 4. Zeke and Pollard last week against the Giants went off. So Henderson's kind of secured himself as a top back. We were worried about Michelle earlier in the year, but it seems to be Henderson's backfield. Maybe Michelle around the goal line, but I like Henderson a lot in this matchup.
Yeah, I like Henderson. Honestly, I like whoever the Rams starting running back is going to be.
Exactly.
So I'm on board for Henderson this week. My only thing with him is he's super injury prone. And that's why, at least for me, I feel like Sony Michel could be like a league-winning handcuff.
Definitely.
On the bench, because if he ends up getting into the role, he's been successful when he's touched the ball. He had one fumble a couple weeks ago, and he's been in the doghouse since. But I mean, what's the best ability?
Availability.
That's my guy.
And Henderson's already missed 1 game this year, so
right. So we'll see how that goes. 18 games I guess technically 17 games, 18 weeks, but
right.
We'll see, man. Long season, and the way it's gone so far, there's been some injuries.
I was going to say, make sure to start stashing your handcuffs now before it's too late.
For real. I mean, look at even what happened to the Bears this week. Damian Williams is on the COVID list now.
Right. So Khalil Herbert.
Damn it. And I almost picked up Khalil Herbert too.
Mm-hmm.
But Khalil Herbert could be a great play this week. I don't see who else is going to touch the ball in the backfield.
No.
They're on their third running back.
It's probably going to be Justin Fields.
Probably. So this is not my last start, but hey, why not give Khalil Herbert a shot? He caught the ball out of the backfield last week. He ran the ball effectively. So there's a chance there, but
yeah, he also had 18 touches last week, 18 carries, excuse me. So that's a lot for a rookie who is third down, almost fourth string technically coming into the year if you want to count Tariq Cohen. But
yeah, all right, my last start this week, and I think you're gonna like this one. DJ Moore against the Vikings. The Vikings have allowed 3 100-yard receivers in the first 5 weeks. With that being said, DJ Moore's been an animal this year. Did not expect that at all. You took him pretty late, right?
I think he's my 5th-round pick.
Incredible 5th-round pick when he's like projected 16 points every week.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen in the 5th round.
Obviously a pleasant surprise. He's definitely Darnold's top target. Especially if McCaffrey can't go.
What are they thinking for Christian this week? I haven't looked at his.
I've heard. Last I heard is like he didn't practice today. I don't think so. It wasn't looking great.
But didn't he almost suit up last week?
Yeah, like it ended up being like questionable. I thought at the end, but so I'm not sure. It's going to be, of course, a game time again. But Darnold hates Robbie Anderson for some reason. So
why?
I don't know.
Didn't they play together at the Jets?
Yep. Maybe that's why. The Jets stink.
Yeah, it's just got a bad taste in his mouth.
Right.
But
So
Darnold also hasn't really been throwing the ball like downfield. You know what I mean? Robbie Anderson's he flies.
Yeah, right.
Seems like Sam's been taking the easy throws. It's been effective, but
yeah, they've been winning games. They got good defense too, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like DJ Moore a lot, and yeah, the Vikings defense, like you said, they've been prone to giving up.
Yeah, but yeah, 100-yard receivers in the first 5 weeks is I'll take that at that position.
Good.
No, not good.
Hashtag analysis.
Love it.